Hello, this is Jeri Darby, your I Am a Writer Now writing coach. I just noticed this thing. That's an event monitor that I'm wearing to monitor my heart. I'll say more about that later. But anyway, today I'm with you again for the ABCs of writing. And for some reason, I don't know if I blinked out, but I had a poor connection. So if you didn't hear me say, I am on the letter H today. So I'm going to do a quick review of the letters that I have done so far. If you would like to receive the ebook when it's done, the ABCs of writing, then just put me in the comments and I'll be sure to get the information to you where you can receive that. And so the letter A was for appointment. I'm just going to go through these quickly. The letter B is for books. Put an S on book in case you are inspired to write more than one. You don't have to squeeze your whole life in one book. And the letter C is for clarity. The letter D is for deadline. You know, when you say you're writing a book, have a goal date in mind when you want to complete it. Or you might find yourself planning to write a book for the next 20 years, like many of us have done. And the letter E is for engaging. And F is for forgiveness. And if you watch the previous videos of the specific letters, I did go into a little bit of detail about those. And the letter G is for grade level. That's what we did last week. So today I'm talking about the letter H. And the letter H is for humor. And I got people coming and going, so you may hear some doors, you may hear some grandbabies and stuff, but the letter H is for humor. And you know, I have found some writers writing about some very challenging topics, and they have yet been able to integrate some humor in it. And some of the reasons that readers read is for information, for education, but also for entertaining. And today I'm with one of my clients, Minister Phyllis Thorne, who's written a book called The Making of an Addict, which has some very heavy topics in it and some very brutal experiences that she has been through. But through her writing, she's able to integrate a witty writing style that has an element of humor in it. And so you just have to, if you want an example of how to write something that's really traumatic and add an element of humor, then I would recommend her book for doing that. She was great at doing that. So we want to integrate humor. You don't want to go overboard with it. You don't want to be sarcastic. Some people misunderstand humor for sarcasm. There is a difference. One time I looked up the meaning of sarcasm, and it means to rip the flesh, and that hurts. If you're getting your flesh ripped, that hurts. So we don't want to be sarcastic, but we want to be funny here and there. Little bits of humor integrated into your book will help people to be entertained as they read. Because you don't want to just write a book, you want to write a page turner. You want your readers to follow up and come to you and say, I couldn't put that book down. Hi, Monique. I think you said that about my book when you read my book. That's my granddaughter, Diamond. When you read my book, Forgiveness, I think you told me you couldn't put it down. But anyway, I'm going to conclude with that. And next week, I will be back with the letter I as I go through the ABCs of writing. And so I do want to say, if you're a writer and you don't know where to start, which is something that I hear from many writers that are just getting started, then I want to recommend my book, Starting Points for New Writers. If you're stuck, you need this book. It will help set you on a path. It will give you direction. It will give you some guidance on how to get started with your book. And so until then, I tell everyone that writing is an act of war. And you have to do the warfare to get through the life challenges, because your life is not going to pause and say, oh, you want to write a book? Okay, well, I'm just going to calm things down for you and let you get this book written. Never going to happen. You're going to have to write through the chaos, through the challenges, through the suddenlies and the unexpected if you want to cross the finish line. So again, start the day decreeing over your life that I am a writer now, and write your book. So I want to thank you all for coming on replay. I didn't see anybody join me live except for my granddaughter, but that's okay. I know you all are going to watch on the replay. So thank you so much. Be sure to share your comments and your questions in your hearts, and I will be sure to reply later. All right, have a great day, everyone, and I will look forward to coming back next week with the letter I.